Hello everyone. So today is a new day. We just came back after a dentist appointment. I had to do 2 cavity filling, I think that's how you call it. And then my son was with my dad. My daughter is sleeping at the back. It's still very numb. She did like 2 injections. But the reason why I go to Estonia usually and I visit the dentist because it's much more cheaper. I paid 200 euros. We're gonna go to my mom's, and I think today we're gonna do Mommy Sunday. I want to spend more time with my son, you know, just to dedicate a day for him. So we might go to the shopping center. We'll treat him to some hot chocolate, maybe some pastry, or he likes sushi, so we might go to sushi place. And for the makeup, I haven't done anything special, just mascara and the brow gel. Well, this is actually eyebrow gel mascara. And we're just meeting my dad because he left the keys from his workplace. So we're gonna go to that place first, and then we're gonna go to my mom's. So yeah. And then perfume of the day today is Hermes burgundy. It's the new fragrance. It's the new fragrance by them. I like to buy those kind of bottles because it's quite intense smell, but I like it. But I don't feel to buy a whole bottle because it just will gonna sit in my drawer. So this is like when I feel more sophisticated, I would say. This is a very sophisticated. So anyway, it's a sophisticated scent. So yeah. So this works for me. I believe it's 15 ml. I paid, I think, £25 from the duty free, because those kind of sizes you can only buy in duty free, I believe. Like, you can't go to John Lewis and buy it. I do love the packaging of the bottle. It looks like they're famous Hermes bracelets with the spikes, but I think 30 ml is just too much for me. Especially, I have a quite big collection of the fragrances, and I do prefer to have smaller, because that way I'm gonna go through them without getting them, like, they will not gonna get spoiled, you know. And then for the lips, I use the Road Shade Espresso, those peptide lip tint. So yeah, very simple look. Didn't want to do anything. I didn't want really to spend that much time because, first of all, I wasn't sure how I will be at the dentist, because I don't mind to do blood tests. Okay with the vaccination, you know, I give birth to 2 kids. But yeah, I'm 30-year-old and I'm very scared of dentists, especially the injection, like the anesthetic. I don't know, it makes me really nervous. But this dentist is really good. First of all, she's quite bubbly. I know some people might be like get annoyed by that, but for such a stressful person like me, it's perfect. And before she put the injection, she actually put like a numbing cream, I would say. The moment when she actually injects my gums, I don't really feel much. I feel maybe a pressure, because I think the main issue with the injection, the only pain you feel is when the actual needle goes inside of your skin, which makes sense. But as soon as the medication goes, you don't feel anything. But yeah. So yeah, I took a tempura and then a maki with cream cheese. This is the best one. Hello everyone, today is a new day. Yesterday when me and my son, we went for a walk, and then we stopped by sushi place because it was time to have lunch, and my son was so happy. I thought he would not understand because he's little, but as soon as we left the house, he was so excited because I think he understood that all the attention will be his. But yeah, today we're heading to my mom's again, as usual. And then we're gonna visit my friend. Yeah, we just probably have a coffee or a cup of tea with some sweets, maybe. I know I shouldn't eat, but sometimes you can. So yeah, today I did like some, not smoke, I just throw a few browns on my eyes. On the lips, I'm gonna just have my regular lip balm from Summer Fridays. I did some eyebrows. Very simple makeup look. Yeah, I literally put Cool Taupe on my all over the lid, and then I use the brown just for my inner corner, and then the outer corner to just make it darker, and then this one I put in the inner corner like a highlighter. By the way, this is a palette Lorac Pro. I believe it's a 3rd edition, and no one talks a lot about that, but I think it's a great palette for the beginners, or if you want to start building your makeup collection. These palettes are the best, like this Lorac Pro palettes. How the palettes are built is that you have top pro is all matte shades, and then the bottom are satin. However, if you will actually use like a setting spray, or you just will gonna, like you'll use the wet application, you definitely can reach the metallic effect. But just to say that those 2 shades are a bit patchy, but overall a great palette. For today's look, I just have a plain basic black t-shirt. This is from H&M. Then I have my cardigan from Zara, my Prada bracelet, and then this is a Swarovski necklace my sister got me from Italy, I believe. And then those earrings are from Amazon. They are just £8. They have black and like burgundy. I really thinking about ordering burgundy once I'm back to UK. Then the perfume choice today is the Prada Paradox, but this is the original one. You see my glass because I am blind. This is from Vogue. I actually got it right before my trip to Estonia. I got them from Vision Express. Unfortunately, one of the things which you can face after labor, after delivering baby, postpartum, is that your vision can go worse. But the doctor did say, well, the optician did say that it can kind of normalize within the year. So, and because at that time I just got my prescription right before the eye checkup, so my glasses I think were like maybe 4 months old. So the optician said, like, just wait for a year and then we're gonna come back. So my lenses are updated, but my glasses weren't. It was like still old prescription. And then in November I went there just to say, can we check and then we can go from there, and she said yes. So it stayed the same, so we decided that we need to upgrade my prescription as well. So yeah, unfortunately I'm blind without my glasses. I mean, I still can see, but I can't drive, I can't read, I can't watch TV. I don't see far away. I actually paid £126, but it was included a frame, regular lenses, and obviously vision check. Because the way how they just don't do like, it's not like, as old-fashioned one. They actually check the eyeball like itself, like they were blowing some air and taking a picture like behind my eye. Then like, it's more advanced, I would say, to compare like to 10 years ago. But yeah, £126, I think it's not that bad actually, for a frame, for lenses, and for the eye vision check. So yeah guys, if you are expecting or you are planning a pregnancy, definitely do the eye vision check. Even though my labor was super quick with both of my kids, my son was born, so my son took longer, it's like 2:55, and then my daughter was born 1 hour after I arrived to the hospital. But all the side effects after during the postpartum, I got them all. I had obviously postnatal depression, I had problems with vision, I had problems with my teeth health, which is the worst for me. Because before kids, I used to have perfect teeth health. I would have like maybe a cavity, but like once in 2 years. And then obviously I was trying every like 7 months to go for like a hygiene clean, which everyone has to do, especially if your teeth are quite close to each other like mine. But yeah, and since I gave birth, I had like 8 cavities in 2.5 years. Yeah. it's very, very difficult sometimes. But yeah, it's a part of my life. It's obviously my decision. But you know, every pregnancy is different. Every postpartum is different. Everyone having different journey, and it's okay. This is my journey, and I just have to kind of go with the flow. Again, if you are planning a pregnancy or you're expecting, those are things which you should consider. It's a health, overall, obviously, teeth health, vision. I did face hair loss a bit, like you can see here, like there's a gaps, but I had the same with my son. Yeah, but in the end of the day, it's, well, you know, it's the phases which are come and go, so it's okay. It's just part of my postpartum journey, and it's okay. Not sure about Estonia, but in the UK actually they give you like exempt card for I do believe it's like about 1.5 years. I think so, because I got my card in March or February, and we're gonna end just in July 2025, to be honest. This exception card includes the prescription and actually a dental checkups. However, with my son, I waited for like 7 months, and at the point, like my tooth was like, it's so much pain that I was like, I'm going to Estonia anyway, and I will just deal with that in Estonia. The queues are, it's a very long wait, and in Estonia it's way cheaper for 2 cavities, and obviously they did like 2 injections. It cost me €200. In England it would be like £300 easily. So yeah, you know, and it's including like, you know, like all the hygiene cleaning as well, you know. So, and I go to Estonia anyway 2 times a year. So when I go, I just try to fit everything, like my dental appointments, my kids' appointments, for a pediatrician, because why not? Because in the UK, as I said, some of the things are good, but in some cases it's way too long, or they don't take it seriously. So, you know, or you need to really put so much like pressure on them. Back to my talk, it's always, I think every immigrant, I mean, I'm an immigrant because obviously I moved from Estonia to UK. It's always like that. You always compare things, and there's things which you like, oh no, this is better, but some things like, oh no, in my country it's better. So, and because, you know, I travel, you know, quite often, so I just take both, you know, take everything, you know, I take the best from both places. So yeah, it's now time to dress the kids, and we are out of the house.